Hey everybody, welcome back to Tabletop and Beyond. Today I'm going to look at this box game Alien Artifacts. To survive, we must expand. I have seen this game in multiple stores for several years, and I keep looking at the art and thinking this game looks really cool. I'm very interested. It claims to be a 4X game that takes just 1 hour to play. So that's kind of hard to believe because 4X games take usually a lot of thinking, a lot of strategic planning, and then tactical maneuvering based on what's going on around you. The thing that's interesting though is that this box feels really good. It's really high quality. It's not cheap. It's got great artwork. It looks like a high production kind of thing, but the game is only $20, and so I'm thinking that is really cheap relative to a lot of the other games that are out there that maybe don't even look like they have this same caliber of artwork and components. Anyways, in this video, I'm not going to get into how to play the game because I still have to figure that out myself. But I want to open the box with you and take a look at the components to see what does a $20 game that claims to be a 1 hour 4X experience look like on the inside. So let's open it up and find out what's inside. Okay, here we go. Okay, look at this rule book. So, wow, it's one of those big ones. Good quality material here. Once again, as usual, tells you how to kind of lay it out, the different components that are inside. Okay, there's a lot of material in here. This is probably going to take me a while, maybe half an hour to an hour of reading to get comfortable with. But I will say that this box does claim, like a lot of games, they even have an indicator on the back side that says, don't read the rule book, go watch a video online, and there's a link to go watch it. So that's probably what I'm going to do, and then just have this for reference. But yeah, look at the artwork in this, though. I mean, it's high quality stuff, right? They got a good artist and they got good material. It kind of seems like this was somebody's labor of love. They had an idea, they worked on it, and they made it as best as they could to kind of bring to life what they desired. Look at that right there. That's really awesome. I really enjoy this. I feel like this is going to be really exciting. Hopefully the gameplay ends up kind of showing up based on the quality of the components so far. All right, let's see what else we got here. Standard chip board, so it's not just a card game. Yep, looks like we've got kind of our tokens here for currency. Looks like we've got some other cards here that we'll pop these out later. This is cardstock, right? I'm not sure what any of these do yet. Some of them look like they are just helper cards to help you learn how to play the game, know what some of the icons are. Get a little close up on some of these here. See if the camera will. There we go. Oh, turn that around. So there we go. All right, yeah. Okay, put that to the side. So we've got some of that. Another one of those here. Looks like just a little extra clipboard there. We'll see what that's about later. Put that stuff over. Oh, these must be the character boards. So it looks like we have different factions. Community, right? Forget the big corporations and their empires. All that matters is you and your crewmen. It looks like the stats are on the same on the front and the back. You just get a male or a female version based on what your preference is. Bionics, there are no boundaries in body transformation. Okay, so that's going to be interesting. And I bet these are different. Let's see, are these different? You know what? They're not different. They look exactly the same for everyone. So these don't look necessarily tailored to it. So I wonder if this is really just an aesthetic choice for you. But there's the male and the female version there of that one. The League, be ready, be dedicated, be strong, highly militarized society. Okay, that kind of makes sense based on the artwork. Yep, looking cool. Clone clans, you get a night here. This army of identical clone soldiers are controlled by a single post-human mind, so a hive mind capability there. Yeah, cool. Kind of reminds me of was it the Horatio in Endless Space? Yeah. Okay, very interesting. All right. Star Union, God bless the Star Union, home of the brave. Well, no, that one's kind of being a future from there. They call for peace and followed up with ongoing offensives. Great, good stuff. Yep, there we go. And then this one, episcopacy. Well, people know I have struggle. People know I have struggle pronouncing words, so here we are. The intellect and the faith, these are the two biggest gifts God gave humanity. One cannot truly live without both in their lives. Okay, there we go. Interesting. All right, and then it looks like score tracker. Ooh, with some really cool artwork on the back. Let's look at that. Is there a little bit of gloss? Yeah. So this picture of this ship, or this starship, or whatever it is, this is what drew me to this game initially. This one. This is on the right here on the box art as well. So I think that is really cool artwork. This artwork was by Evan Lee. Here, at least the cover art was. Okay, let's see what else we got going on here. All right, well, in terms of the box layout, it looks like this is going to be one of those where it's easy to kind of put things back to where they belong. Got some baggies for the components later, for those chips that we pop out. Looks like some player tokens, very simple ones, nothing complex. And it looks like once you pop them, there's a little spot here to put them in for later. Although I wonder if that'll be hard to get them out of when they're stuck in there afterwards. But anyways. All right, little finger grooves to help get the cards out here. That'll be nice. So basic cards here. Looks like you've got some that are faction specific. Yeah, interesting. Let's see what we got here. Some number cards. Just some basic stuff. Alien systems. Okay, so basically probably if you go into a system, how you can exploit a system, right? So we'll leave that over there. Some defense plans. Okay, so maybe some combat cards here. Economic warfare. Outer regions, space battles. All right, so this is really, it is kind of seeming like it's got some 4X things in it. Alien artifacts. So these are probably maybe some loot you get that help kind of augment your empire, your machine as you're going along. Time looper. At the end of the game, you gain 3 additional turns. Oh, wow. I've never seen something like that in a game before, where the game's over and you get 3 additional turns. That's very interesting. Mysterious device. Draw 4 of a resource. Choose 1 and add it under your construction area and discard the remaining. Gain 15 credits. Okay. So interesting stuff there. Artifacts that'll give you stuff. Cool. What do we got here? Are these ships? Luna Universe 2. Ongoing. Increase your assembly limit for develop of a resource action by 1. Yeah, it says logistics expansion ship. Very interesting. Let's see if we can get this. Get this off here real quick. Take a look. Just put these out here. So lots of different decks going on here in this game. This might be one of those where it's heavily card based and you just have a lot of cards set out in front of you. All right, let's see what we got here. So different colors. Okay. Let's see. Probably a bit easier to turn that over. But all right, so we've got. Ooh, look at this. Looks like the ship is pretty much the same on it, but they have a little bit different color schemes, but it's the same artwork on each. That's the kind of thing that you think when it's a $20 game, this is the kind of shortcuts I would see on cards there. And that's okay maybe, you know, because if the price is right, the price is right. Let's see what we got here. We'll just pick one. Ongoing, add 1 to the attack value of this ship. Okay, so there you go. So these are special things that like operational extermination ship. Well, there you go. Looks like there's stuff on the back, though. Jesser Widow, ongoing, increase your assembly limit. You know what? I wonder if this is one of those where it has dual purposes, where you can do attack or you can do it for, like, production, depending on what you want to do there. Maybe. Interesting. And there are different icons here. See these icons? So that probably means something there. We'll figure that out when we do our review to play episode. Let's see. These are all the same here, so... Looks like these are, oh, these looks like actual planets. Yep, operational exploration planet, as it says right there. Hard to see. Building bonus, produce 3 of this resource on this planet. Looks like they all say that. So that's all, I guess that's a basic thing for that kind of planet. Let's look on the back. Yeah, the different names for the planets. Starbro K, Merxim, reduce the cost to develop that type of a thing. A logistics planet. Let's see if we can just find another random one. Reduce the cost to discover a green planet, or I think that might actually just be a generic planet symbol there, from what I've seen so far. Cool. You know, even though that this is simple and it's the same art kind of on every one, with just a little bit of a color gradient change to give it a little different feel, it's still very pleasant. Maybe that's a funny word to say, but it's still very pleasant to see that, right? It's nice. It has that nice science fiction tone where it's like, you know, not lots of little lines, like there's little maybe circuit things going on underneath and everything, or maybe some holographic instrumentation, or it just has that nice kind of futuristic feel to it, which is cool. So we'll set that down. We're getting lots of different cards in the system, and there's even more to go here. Okay, this looks like more of this one over here, so maybe that was just some extras that they put into one of the decks when they were manufacturing. I bet these numbered, these are probably all going to be numbered, yep. They probably have to do with when you're actually taking parts of your turn of the 4X, which of those X's you want to do. This is probably how you empower that decision or what you're going to do there. Yeah, pretty much looks like just kind of a power system of some sorts there. So we'll just combine those with these over here since they are the same. Looks like more of the same here. Just let's see. We'll just kind of get these out and see if there are any new additional decks or if these are kind of the same at this point. All right, so more of the kind of what I'm calling power cards, which is probably not the right word here. All right, we'll put those over there. There's a lot of those. I wonder if that's like a resource deck that you're going to be pulling through a lot because it's a pretty thick deck right now. And then we've got more planets. See the little planet icon up here at the top. Yep. So once again, building produces 3 on this resources. These are all the same. Building bonus produce 3. Yeah, 3 something on this building, on this planet. Reduce the cost to buy. Ooh, interesting. So these logistics exploitation planet. I wonder if these other planets say the same thing. Logistics expansion planet. All right, so there are different types of planets that are identified that probably go along with what you have here. Yes, this one says logistics, it's hard to see, logistics extermination planet, and this one looks like it gives you maybe fighting power, or yeah, reduces the cost to build ships. So that's interesting there. And then maybe these give you ships or something like that. General thought is the same. If you played 4X games, this is going to have a familiar theme. You know, you've got looks like you know, different things you can harvest, or benefits, or things that'll bonus you when you get into areas. Systems that will give you bonuses, maybe in the system, or things to work with. Planets that you can give you resources based on the planet you go after. It'll help your mode of 4X, whether you're expansion based or, you know, extermination based. Then various ship types here to help. Although these kind of look like most of them are attack ships, but we did see on the other side that there were maybe exploitation features there. And then some cards to help you play when you're trying to protect your empire there. And then some player cards maybe specific to you. One more deck here. Let's pull this out. Take a look. Strategic Assault Program. Okay, this looks like maybe more of the same kind of cards we're having. What's going on here? All right, there we go. These computers that are shrink wrapping these cards, they do a good job. They're just doing their job. All right, let's see what we got. Strategic Assault Program. First of all, let's see. Ooh, these are different colors, so we got, looks like a different type of card here. So we got some blue ones and red ones. Okay, ship indicator, so more ships. Interesting though. That's a different design. See that? In fact, let's see. I wonder if... Yeah, that is a little bit different. The ships are a little different based on the ship type you have there. Very interesting. Okay, cool. So that's, yep, and just some more stuff. This is an exploration ship again. Or, yeah, more exploration ships. So different ship types there in the game for us to play with. That'll be fun. This is a big deck. So this is a new deck, it looks like. All right. For having in your empire, this is technology. Operational exploitation technology. So based on things you have in your empire, you're going to get other resources. So this is one of those engine building things, whereas as you build your empire, things will start to build, things will start to work in concert one with another. to kind of make you stronger or help you to expand. Here's some planet-focused ones. Here's some military-focused ones. Some economic. That's probably what that symbol is. Economic focused as well. On the back side of these cards, it looks like these cards are all dual purpose. This is exploration on this side. This is extermination on this side. That's cool. I wonder if when you draw a card, you can decide which side you want to put down, based on what you're focusing on. So it gives you some choices. That's gonna be a neat thing to find out, because sometimes when when you're drawing off of random stuff, it's kind of like, well, hopefully this is something that's going to help me based on kind of the plan of attack that I'm having. Whereas here, it gives you a little flexibility. If there are always two different things, you're always going to have maybe a better chance of getting something that's going to help what you're trying to do. Let's read one of these. Automated fleet construction. Spend 5 credits and choose a type. Search the ship deck. Search the ship deck for the first ship of that type and place it under your construction area. Oh, that's cool. And that is a extermination technology. So you're learning how to build ships. Industrial expansion program ongoing. During the draw step, draw until you have 4 of this resource in your hand. Very cool. Yeah. I love the art too. Look at this, for example, this robot right here. A little bit. Anyways. Some more robots here. Different poses. This deck actually has a lot of unique artwork in it. In fact, I think it's all unique. I wonder if these are all unique cards. Yeah, these all look very unique on this side. Whereas on this side, that's just standard kind of information there. But there are indicators here on the top. Okay, so that is... Yeah, nothing underneath. Always looking for hidden surprises, right? Little extra things. This is the game, right? These are the components. So we've got these cards here. All right, let's bring these down so that we can see them. Okay, we've got the player boards, score tracker. Move this over so we can see the player boards. And then it looks like credits and some helper boards as well that go up here. We'll just put these up like this. Yeah. So that's the game right there. That's all the components. So a $20 game claims to be a 4X game you can play in 1 hour. Let's see how many players it says. It is 10 plus, so age, 2 to 5 players. 2 to 5 players for this. Looks like they're talking building the spaceship, develop the technology, discover the planet, and manage your resources there. So I'm really interested in this game. There's the watch it rather than read the instruction. So that's kind of a standard one there. I'm really interested to see how well this feels as a Forks game. I am a huge Twilight Imperium fan. Scythe, I love games where you're building your empire, you're expanding. Most of those games take anywhere from 2.5 to 8 hours to play, though. So if I can get a 4X feel in a 1 hour time frame with a $20 component-based system, then that's going to be great. So let's dive in and see what we can do with this and how well it meets up to the expectations. Hey everybody, this has been Jason from Tabletop and Beyond. Please like, subscribe, hit that bell button. Hope you enjoyed the video. We're going to get a new one up soon that talks about how well this game plays up at Forks Claim. Check out our website and our podcast. I hope to see you next time.